Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name's Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Saturday, May 11th, MLB slate. Welcome on in. It's a lot of day baseball here on this Saturday, a lot of day baseball on Sunday, so a lot of stuff going on. We got a full slate of games. Let's get into them. First game up, 12:08 out here in Phoenix, 3:08 Eastern Time. Twins, Blue Jays, game 2 of the set. Gausman versus Woods Richardson in this one. This one's pretty simple for me. Gausman's pitched pretty well in the last few outings here. Brought the ER down from like in the 6s to the mid-3s. Don't see any reason why he's not going to pitch well against the Twins. In this one, we probably lay the $1.50-ish favorite here for the Blue Jays going against the Twins in that one. Next game up, 1:06 out here in Phoenix, 4:06 Eastern Time. Cubs, Pirates, game 2 of the set. Major League debut for Paul Skeens, number 1 pick overall last year from LSU. This kid was almost unhittable at AAA, going against Justin Steele in his second start back. Should be an interesting one to say the least in this one. So, I mean, Skeens has been pretty dominant. Nobody in the majors really has any tape on him, so going to be hard for, I think, the hitters to get pretty good looks here. And Justin Steele's pitched great. The big, I think, difference in this game is going to be the bullpens. Like the Pirates bullpen better than the Cubs bullpen, as the Cubs bullpen has been hot garbage for pretty much the entire season on this one. Cubs are a $1.18 favorite. We're actually going to roll with the rook and go the other way in this one. We do like the Pirates. Probably going to be a low-scoring game, but we did grab this like in the last hour. This thing's went from like plus 110 to to basically even money on this one. We'll take the Pirates money line plus 1.5, minus 1.5, and 2.5 on the run line. Pirates over their team total. Pirates plus a half a run. First 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Now, we are recording this, let's say, 24 hours ahead of time. We're not sure of the lineup, but if both these guys are in, these are our batter props. So make sure you do check out our Google Sheets as we get closer to game time, as we might have to flip these guys out. Cabron Hayes, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Connor Joe, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. So one more time, Skeens against Justin Steele. Welcome to the big leagues, young man. Paul Skeens, we're excited to see what's going to happen. In fact, we're going to ride with you bet-wise here. Pirates money line plus 1.5, minus 1.5, minus 2.5 on the run line. Pirates over the team total. Pirates plus a half a run. First 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Hayes, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Connor Joe, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Next game on the board at 1:06 as well, out here in Phoenix, 4:06 Eastern Time. Diamondbacks, Orioles. In this one here, Ryan Nelson, Joe Means. Joe Means' second start back. Start 1, couldn't have went any better if Joe Means wanted to. I believe he pitched 7 innings of shutout ball in that one there. Limit that bullpen for the Orioles as well, as Craig Kimbrell continues to be garbage on that one here. Nelson and the D-backs, been a good story. I mean, they obviously made the World Series last year. They are not the same team. In fact, they're dealing with some injuries, especially the starting staff. But, I mean, last year's team, would they win 84, 85 games? I mean, they're probably close to that maybe again if Zach Gallen continues to pitch well and hold up this pitching staff. But they go and spend the money for Eduardo Rodriguez. Guess where he's at? Nowhere to be found. Injured list, Merrill Kelly on the injured list. They get Jordan Montgomery as about the season starts. He's pitched okay, like Jordan Montgomery did in the regular season last year. So postseason he was dominant, but in the regular season, Jordan Montgomery's a dude that's probably going to go 10-10 with a 4 ERA. Is that something great? It's good, but $25 million a year? Okay. So, pitching wise, and then their bullpen, except Sewald's back now, but their bullpen's been a little iffy as well. Corbin Carroll, who was Rookie of the Year last year, complete struggle fest to start off the season. Gabriel Moreno, who was awesome in the postseason, but okay, slightly okay in the regular season's back to the slightly okay version. Gurriel's played well. What else do they got? They've got Christian Walker's been consistent. Ketel Marte's been awesome so far this season. But otherwise, they're lacking a lot here. And there are a ton of bats in this Orioles lineup. So we're going to roll with the Orioles in this one, especially against Ryan Nelson, as he gives up some runs. We'll put it to you that way. So Orioles money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Orioles over their team total. Orioles -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Gunnar Henderson and Colton Cowser, welcome to our batter props. Gunnar, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Colton Cowser, another youngster, fighting for Rookie of the Year, right? Homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. So one more time in this Orioles and Diamondbacks matchup, Orioles money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Orioles over the team total. Orioles -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, and first 7 innings. Gunnar Henderson, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Colton Cowser, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Next game up, Saturday, 1:11 out here in Phoenix, 4:11 Eastern Time. Braves, second game of the series against the Mets. Max Fried pitching, got absolutely just shelled in his last game out, going against Scott for the Mets. Braves about $1.68 favorite here. Total at 7.5. I'll be honest with you, this game's gonna got me stumped. Is Fried gonna come out and be kind of the pitcher he can be, or is the last start some inkling of what's going on there? So to be really honest, to get the Mets at +1.5 runs might not be a bad play here. Over 7.5 might be the better one on the total. I'd also look to Braves team total as well, and look to the over there. If you got if it's 3.5 for sure, 4.5, maybe a smaller unit play on that one. Next game up, 1:11 out here in Phoenix, 4:11 Eastern Time, is Game 2 of the Yankees in Tampa against Zach Little and the Rays. In this one here, Yankees with Cortez pitching, about $1.26 favorite. He pitched really well in his last time out. His Little struggled. Total at 8.5 in this one. We would lean slightly here towards the Yankees in this one. Next game up, 1:11 as well, out here in Phoenix, 4:11 Eastern Time. Nationals on the road against the Red Sox here. We've got Jake Irvin and Criswell pitching this one. The Nationals are a different team at home, and they put up a lot more runs at home than on the road here, so we do like the Red Sox in this one. We like them on the money line, and we also like them on the run line, -1.5 runs. Next game up, 3:11 out here in Phoenix, 6:11 Eastern Time. Astros, Tigers. If you haven't seen Scooble pitch yet for the Tigers, carve out a couple hours. It's well worth the time. Going against Javier in this one. Tigers, $1.26 favorite. We love the Tigers. We like Scooble. If he's over 7.5 strikeouts or 6.5 strikeouts, sign me up for those. Also, under on the Astros team total, sign me up for that one. The only thing that the Tigers ever struggle with in Scooble starts is scoring a couple runs to help him out. He's been dominant. He's probably one of the top guys for AL's, Cy Young right at the moment, but we're only 6 weeks in. Let's see if he can keep up this dominance. But love Scooble in this one. I'd look for a lot of pitcher props. Scooble over 17.5 outs recorded. Like I said, strikeouts, 6.5, 7.5. Definitely be playing that one as well. And under on the team total on the Astros. Next game up, 4:11 out here in Phoenix, 7:11 Eastern Time. Guardians, White Sox. We get to see Clevenger for, I think it might be his first start of the season here. Tristan McKenzie for the Guardians. This matchup here, the White Sox have been hitting the ball lately, so you got to score some runs to beat them. You're not going to beat them 2-0 like everybody was beating them at the start of the season because they couldn't hit the ball out of the infield. Tristan McKenzie's fantastic stuff. Sometimes doesn't relate, though, into great starts, but we expect Tristan to have a good one here. The Guardians about $1.70 favorite in this one, so we'd probably lay with the money line there for the Guardians. Next game up, Brewers and Cardinals, 4:16 out here in Phoenix, 7:16 Eastern Time. Don't have a starter yet in this game for the Cardinals, but Freddie Peralta pitching for the Brewers. Brewers about $1.60 favorite, and for good reason, because the Cardinals are absolute hot garbage, as they can't pitch or hit right now. I don't know what they're doing. They need to shake something up dramatically in that one. Peralta Did not pitch well his last time out. We expect a lot better things from him here, as he's normally very consistent. They're a $1.60 favorite on the money line. We like the Brewers there. We also like a -1.5 runs, as the Cardinals can't figure out how to score. So plus money there on -1.5 run, plus 130 there. So like the Brewers in both spots. Next game up, 4:16 Eastern time. I'm sorry, Phoenix time, 7:16 Eastern time. Reds and Giants, game 2 of the set. Black versus Lodolo. Lodolo in the last outing got absolutely shredded by the Orioles, even facing a bunch of left-handed pitchers. Reds a slight favorite in this one, and I'm not sure how. They're about a $1.16 favorite roughly in this one. Don't like them. They have struggled to score. Until they can start consistently scoring 5 runs, I can't put any money on the Reds. Now, that being said, the Giants haven't been much better, but they are better at home, so we'll ride slightly there with the Giants on that one. It wouldn't be a huge money play, but if you like that, want to be in that game, Giants would be where we would lean there. Next game up, Rangers, Rockies, 5:11 out here in Phoenix, 8:11 Eastern time. Andrew Haney against Feltner in this one. Over 10.5 is the total. We like the over there. We like the Rangers over team total. Haney has not pitched extremely well. Feltner definitely hasn't. So pitching-wise, not sure there. I mean, we would lean Rangers over their team total and over for the game. That's probably the only way we'd play in that one there. Next game up, 5:41 out here in Phoenix, 8:41 Eastern time. Dodgers, Padres, game 2 of the set. Paxton versus Waldron in this one. In San Diego, I mean, Dodgers around a $1.40-ish favorite in this one here. It's because it's the Dodgers. They're on a heater as well. They've been playing really well. Let's say last 10 to 20 games. They've started to figure some stuff out offensively. Pitching-wise, it's been good. Paxton outpitched his skis, I thought, the last time out. He didn't walk a bunch of hitters. Paxton's a good pitcher if he can keep the walks down. I mean, that's really what it boils down to. If Paxton doesn't hit a bunch of guys or walk a bunch of dudes, he'll give you, 5, 6 innings, 2, 3 runs. That's all you can ask for in a guy that's supposed to be like, your third, fourth, fifth starter on that one there. So the Padres, on the other hand, Machado has owned Paxton. I will say that. He's had a lot of great at-bats against Paxton, but Waldron has absolutely struggled. Dodgers really only seen him once. He did have a pretty good outing against the Dodgers the last time he pitched. Don't expect him to have 2 against that. So we're going to roll with the Dodgers in this one. Dodgers money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Dodgers over the team total. Dodgers -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Betts and Freeman, we're riding with those guys on the batting props tonight. Betts, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. He has had good success in Waldron at 3 at-bats. Freeman's 0 for 3 against him, but I don't think he's going to go 0 for 6 against him. So we'll take Freeman, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. One more time, Dodgers, Padres, game 2 of the series. Dodgers money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Dodgers over the team total. Dodgers -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Betts, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Freddie Freeman, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits in that one there. Next game up, Royals and the Angels. So we got the ace for the Royals going, Cole Reagans, who's pitched really well except for one start this season against Tim Anderson. I understand everyone's like, Royals are favored. Royals are favored in L.A. Also realize that the Angels are the worst home team in Major League Baseball, folks. Not only is their pitching bad, they've got no Trout, no Rendon. Where are you going to get stuff from? Like the Royals were basically up 10-0 in the Thursday night game before the Angels decided they could move a run across, and it was Michael Wacha pitching. What do we think we're going to do here against Reagans? This one's a no-brainer for me in this one. We're all over the Royals here. Royals money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Royals over the team total. Royals -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Kel Garcia's had excellent success against Anderson. So homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Salvador Perez had excellent success as well, so we'll ride Perez, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. To go through those Royals bets, Royals and Angels bets, I guess one more time. Royals money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Royals over the team total. Royals -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Miguel Garcia, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Salvador Perez, home run, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. So we might have mentioned this before throughout the show. If you want to see all of our bets, what juice we got them at, how many units, what book we placed them at, and obviously the result, make sure you check out our Google Sheets. You can find those in multiple spots. YouTube and TikTok channels, you'll find those there. It's docs.google.com/spreadsheet, or at the end of every episode that we do on YouTube in the comment section, you will also see it there. Click into that link, pick 2024 baseball, scroll down to May 11th, and you'll be able to see all of these bets that we just went through here as well, and follow those along. So make sure you check that out when you get some time. And if you want to make life easy to find us, just make sure you hit that subscribe or follow button, no matter what social media platform you're watching us on. Then it easily appears in your subscriptions tab or your followers tab when we drop new episodes daily on Sports Bets for Free. And if you want to make life even easier, turn on those notifications for the social media platform you're watching us on. You'll get a notification sent to your phone or device to let you know Sports Bets for Free's dropped a new episode of bets. Give you plenty of time to match those up with your bets and give you a ton of confidence you need heading into the betting app or betting window. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you in the next episode.